Bethesda have finally dropped the global release times for Starfield as well as the PC specs, so you can find out when exactly you can play this game and also what kind of power your PC is going to need. The global release time gives you all the details of at what time in your country the game is going to release. Global release means that it's going to go out at the same time for everybody. This isn't going to be a change your PC or console to be in New Zealand so you can play it early. It's going to be available at the same time for everybody. For example, that's going to be 1 a.m. BST, British summertime, for people in the UK. In Austin, Texas, that's going to be 7 p.m. on the evening of the 31st of August. And in Paris, that's going to be 2 a.m. on Friday, the 1st of September. That is, of course, if you have the early access period. You get 5 days early access for doing that. If you haven't bought a copy of the game, which gives you early access, then the main launch is going to be on the 6th of September or the 5th in the evening if you're in US, and it gives you all of the times and dates for wherever you are in the world on this page right here. If you're not sure which versions give you early access, we've got some information on that to share as well. Basically, anything other than the standard edition will give you that 5 days of early access. The base game, which is the one that's also available on Xbox Game Pass. So remember, if you have Game Pass, you can wait and play it for free on the 5th/6th of September, depending on where you are in the world. If you want to get that early access, you need to basically buy the premium edition. This is £100 in the UK on Xbox, and this gives you 5 days early access, premium content. You get a few extra little in-game items. And then there's also the Premium Edition upgrade and the Constellation Edition, which are things you can buy, which come with extra physical items. You get like a fancy watch and a watch case if you buy the Constellation Edition, but they are both going to set you back a fair amount of money. You can see a few more details on the website of the Constellation Edition. You get a Steelbook display case, credit stick with laser-etched game code, Shattered Space Story expansion when it releases, the 5 days early access, Constellation skin pack, and the patch, the watch, and the case. As for the PC specs that a lot of you have been waiting for, we got the minimum specs here. AMD Ryzen 5 2600X, Intel Core i7 6800, minimum recommended, 16 GB of RAM, graphics cards AMD Radeon RX 5700 or NVIDIA GeForce 1070 Ti. As for the recommended specs, we got a Ryzen 5 3600X, Intel i5 10600K, still 16 GB RAM, and a Radeon RX 6800 XT or an NVIDIA GeForce RTX 2080. So not too crazy. I think a lot of people will manage to hit those specs. I don't think that's anything too surprising for everybody. And of course, if you're playing on Xbox, you don't need to worry about that. So that's everything for today. I just wanted to share that useful information with everybody. I've got loads of Starfield information and help content planned for when it does go live. So if you enjoyed the video and you want to subscribe to the channel, there's going to be plenty more stuff like this coming in the future.